Hey, welcome back to Gears, where we are spotlighting the career of one of the greatest race car drivers of all time, Richard Petty, or King Richard to millions of fans out there. But when I started this show, I was talking about barn finds. What does that have to do with Richard Petty? Well, remember that old 36 Chevy Coupe that Lee Petty raced in Daytona in the 50s and then gave it back to Richard and Maurice to use as a street car? Well, that car disappeared years ago and became known as the Lost Petty car. This is its story. After Maurice sold the car sometime in the mid-60s, the car went through various owners and modifications and finally ended up on display in the International Motorsports Hall of Fame in Talladega, Alabama from 1989 to 2003. After that, it disappeared until a couple years ago when I discovered it for sale on eBay. The car hadn't run since '79, it was orange, and a 318 sat under the hood, but it was the real deal with all the documentation. And I knew it was something that belonged back with Richard in his museum. But not before we looked the car over and made some interesting discoveries, especially when we opened the trunk.